All right, what is up, you guys? It's the Sandman back at it again. We got a new band here. This one is called Tool, and I'm somewhat familiar with these guys, man. I heard they're a very unique sound. They got some really cool instrumentation, a very iconic vocalist in Maynard. I don't even know the rest of his name. Maynard James Keenan. There we go. Maynard James Keenan. I actually heard a song on the radio pop up recently. I think it was called The Pot, and that just blew my mind. Absolutely insane song. And I know of the song Schism as well. My friend who's a bass player actually showed me it. So I have a sort of an understanding of what they're capable of. But this one's called Ænima. So let's hope this lives up to the high expectations. Let's get it. Ooh. Okay.
Some say the end is near.
Uh,
Some say we'll see
Woo.
Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I'm sure could use a vacation from this bore.
Ooh.
Three ring circus side show up. Free
Woo.
homeless, holy call LA. The only way to fix it is to brush it all away. Any time, any day, learn to swim. See you down in Arizona Bay.
Dang. Man, right away, the thing I noticed of all these songs is that the bass in the verse, man, it's really the song. It's made through the bass. And I know this drummer uses a lot of complex rhythmic patterns, man. After listening to The Pot, especially, he loves to switch up his styles, the little flavor he's got on like the vibe of the drum sound throughout the whole song. So we'll see for that as it keeps going. But of course, man, Maynard's like for this type of instrumentation, you really like one would think you got to be like a very growls and like these harsh vocals, which of course this guy's probably capable of pulling that off. But he's got such a cool identity, with the way he's like voice is very melodic and he like alternates between these like this fullness of his voice and this little airiness. Um, and the way he like can jump from up and down within a sentence of like hitting the notes up here, coming back down, and it's like big steps. You know what I mean? That he does just so effortlessly, which is crazy. But let's go, man. And that also allows him to really build up the intensity during like this little pre-chorus here, verse to pre-chorus. So let's keep going. Here we go. Sorry, I know this is a new section. I shouldn't really be pausing here, but man, just keep listening to this bass line in the background while this is going on. I could listen to this all day. I could listen to this bass line all day, man. Already, I know my favorite part of the song is that pre-chorus change right into the chorus, man. I love the rhythm he's got over the sideshow of freaks here in this hopeless. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I love the way his voice just has that rhythm, man. And you got like the stop and start kind of effect, where it's like the instrumentation sometimes feels like it stops, like everything just goes silent, and boom, it comes back and hits you again. I love that effect too. But yeah. But yeah, just listen to this bass line here in the back.
Some say a comet will fall from the sky, followed by meteor showers and tidal waves, followed by fault lines that cannot sit still, followed by millions of dumbfounded dip. And some say the end is near.
Oh, here we go.
Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this stupid, silly, stupid. One great big festering neon distraction. I've a suggestion.
The alien?
Keep you all occupied. Then a swell. Then a swell. Then a swell. Mom's gonna fix it all soon. Mom's coming round to put it back the way it ought to be.
Woo!
Gun-toting hip-gangster wannabes.
What's really nice about sometimes they really don't, a lot of most bands, the guitar is just a constant thing throughout the whole song. It never really stops. But in each of these songs that I've heard, the guitar has like sections where it kicks back in and just kind of turns off. And when it turns back on, when it comes in, it's like a whole new vibe. You know what I mean? Like just this little chugging pattern and going on in the background, it just builds so much intensity. It's crazy. Even in the pot, when they kicked that main guitar riff in at during like the ends of the verses and things like that, it's like, wow, it's really, here we go, So that's what's happening right here. I don't know who Ron L. Hubbard is, but I mean, I love the lyrics, man. I love it. I love Armageddon themes in general. I love Armageddon movies, like Day After Tomorrow, 2012, stuff like that. Except for Armageddon, that's actually one of the movies I don't really like, but yeah, man, I liked it. I like it a lot. And that solo too. I don't know if you call it a solo or like an instrumental interlude, but I love their use of like just the droning sound. The drumming just picked up really fast as well. I mean, this guy's a crazy technical drummer. I gotta learn these guys' names besides just Maynard's name. So let's keep going.
All these gun-toting hip-gangster wannabes.
Yeah.
all you junkies and your short memory.
Woo!
Yeah, money glad hands with hidden agendas. These dysfunctional, insecure actresses.
Ah! Oh!
I'm praying for tidal wave. I wanna see the ground give way. I wanna watch it all go down. Mom, please flush it all away. I wanna see it go right and down.
I just want to touch on what I was saying earlier about the way his vocals just like he can jump in like bigger steps about keeping that, you know, being so melodic, and like it's like going it out of like fullness to like airiness in his voice. This verse right here really speaks to that. So let's
I wanna see the ground give way. I wanna watch it all go down. Mom, please flush it all away. I wanna see it go right and down. I wanna watch it go right in. Watch you flush it all away. Trying to bring it down again. Yeah, don't just call me pessimist. Try and read between the lines.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't. Well, the money changed my mind. I wanna see it come down. Put it down. Suck it down. Flush it down.
No, it's over. No, that's too bad. That is too bad. Crazy. Crazy track. Man, I thought that pre-chorus to chorus in the first half of the song was gonna be my favorite part. Honestly, I think this outro might be my favorite, man. Arrangement-wise, this is the most I think this is the most like of all the three songs I know, including this one by Tool. This is the one where it has the most like elements of arrangement in it, I think, if I had to guess, because the other ones a lot of it were based on like signature riffs throughout the whole song. And this had that for like the first half of the song, but then it switched up in the second half when they had these like learn to swim section. You had kind of like that voiceover, the talk over section that Maynard does, and then of course the intro, and then a whole new riff in the final 30 seconds of the song. Things like that, you know. So I think it's got a lot of fresh elements throughout the whole song. You know, I do a lot of Queen reactions, and it's kind of reminiscent of like how Queen writes their earlier stuff, man. Just a lot of changes throughout the whole track, just keeps you guessing. So, yeah, let's listen to that outro again. Let's go.
Watch you flash it all away. Yeah, trying to bring it down again.
And the drumming in here is absolutely insane, man. Really fast bass. Just super quick, crisp fills throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, don't just call me pessimist. Try and read between the lines.
I love that vocal right there, too.
Yeah, I can't imagine why you wouldn't. Well, the many change
Yeah. Yeah, right here. Here we go, man. Crazy. Yeah, man. This song got it all. Just this Tool stamp on this type of track. Just a stamp to, like it is them. You know, I mean, I never heard songs like these. Each of these songs, I haven't heard anything like it from any other artist. So, wow. This one's definitely gonna be something I'm listening to a lot more just to pick up anything that I missed. But yeah, man. And those chords in the background, like uh, in like the between the Learn to Swim verses, um, some really nice dark with that guitar tone, but the chords somehow sound clear. It's not like a drenched, distorted saturation of like brr, brr. So it's not like those some tones you might have that if you try to play like even power chords over a verse and just let them ring, it would just be too much and overwhelming. But the sound of it sounded really nice. So shout out to the production and all of that as well. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it there. More Tool to come for sure. So, and also I know this is stupid Vivo video. They still censoring stuff, and I'm sorry. I know there were some a lot of curse words in this song that I really would have loved to hear. So I don't know. I just wanted the video to play though, so we'll see. Hopefully, it's worth the trade off. But might not be. So I don't know. I'll think about it going forward. But it's the Sandman checking out. Peace.